today to commemorate this very important day. As you all know, Tibet's Panchen Lama Gendu Nyima has been missing for the last 28 years. We all know that the Chinese Communist Party, the Chinese Communist regime, abducted him as a 6-year-old the same day in 1995. And since then, he has been missing, and this is the only image we have of Gendu Nyima. We don't have any other images other than this one, and it's a really very sad situation in Tibet, where the majority of them are Buddhists, and it's really deeply worrying that our Buddhist leader, Panchen Lama, has been missing from our midst. And you all know that recently the abbot of the Tashilumbu Monastery, as you all know, is the traditional seat of the Panchen Lamas. He was here recently meeting the parliamentarians, giving media interviews to advocate for the missing Panchen Lama. And we are really encouraged to see quite a number of parliamentarians come out to meet with him, and he was able to tell them about the story of the Panchen Lama, and he was also able to hand out this book called Tibet's Stolen Child to all of the parliamentarians that he met in the parliament. And there was also a parliamentary hearing organized by the All-Party Parliamentary Group for Freedom of Religion and Belief, where not just the abbot but also Sikong Pembatsiring, as well as activist Nimahamo and the representative Sonam Frasila gave witness testimonials about the lack of religious freedom inside Tibet. So this is the context, this is the backdrop, and we have all gathered here today to mark this important day and to send a very powerful message to the Chinese Communist Party and the Chinese government, represented by this building behind us, and in front of you, the building in front of you and behind me, to send a powerful message that we will never give up. We will never give up. And they may be powerful in terms of economy, in terms of military, in terms of wealth, but we are also equally determined, and we will never stop demanding China to release the Panchen Lama and to demand them to provide the details of his whereabouts and his welfare. We also owe it to the people inside Tibet, our brothers and sisters inside Tibet, whose undying spirit is a great inspiration to all of us. So today, all of you have gathered here to devote your time to this very important protest, and this is really very significant. And even though we may feel that these kind of protests may not be effective and is not giving the results, but from experience I can say that these kind of noisy protests does make a huge difference. Recently you may have heard about the decision by the Tower Hamlets Council not to approve the decision for the Chinese embassy to relocate from here, Portland Place, to the Tower Hamlets, because the residents over there have seen how noisy and how loud these protests are. So in that terms, we are really making a difference. So I would really appreciate your presence, all of you here today. And we have amidst us here today a representative from Southern Mongolia who has always been with us, and they also have a similar kind of a protest going on with the same entity, which is the Chinese Communist Party. So he's here with us today, and we also have Tibet Support Group Free Tibet. Our colleagues here from the Free Tibet are here, our friends are here, and we have the usual Rakar Vigil team, and we see all of them here. So it's really very encouraging, and we also have a board member from the Tibet Watch who is also here from Free Tibet, joining us in this very important protest. So I would next like to